This one says, how does Dolly Parton play the guitar with those nails? Pretty dang good. Hey GQ, this is Dolly, and I'm going undercover on the internet. This is actually me. First up, Twitter. Jordan, I just read that Dolly Parton, that's me, wrote Jolene and I Will Always Love You on the same day. Is there any truth in that? Well, I'm not certain, but I'll tell you this. We found an old cassette when we were getting through all my songs, going down in my basement, and all those old cassettes where I had written songs, and Jolene and I Will Always Love You was on the same cassette. So if I didn't write it on the same day, it was during that same week or that period of time while I still had that particular cassette in my little player at the time. So it's very possible that it happened because I know they're both on the same album, the Jolene album. Posted. 9 to 5 has always been a favorite Dolly song of mine. What was the first job she ever had prior to being a country music icon? Eyesore or icon? That's from Abby. Actually, my first job was writing songs, I think. I used to sing on a local radio show back in Knoxville, Tennessee when I was 10 years old. And my uncle Bill Owens used to take me around to sing in all the local shows. So I would say my first job, besides working in the fields and working at home, was singing. Posted. Okay, Samantha says, I wonder if Dolly Parton is proud of Miley. Well, of course Dolly Parton's proud of Miley. She's my goddaughter. I've known her since she was a teeny-weeny baby, even before she was born. I used to pat her mama's belly. And Billy Ray, who was a friend of mine, her daddy, said, you got to be her godmother. I said, well, I would love to be. We've had a wonderful relationship. I feel like the Cyrus family is like my second family. I love Miley, love Billy, love all of them. You may not believe it, but it's actually me. Okay, Instagram. So this one says, Dolly, do you do your own hair? It always looks so nice. Well, thank you. Somebody says, how long does it take to do your hair? I said, I don't know, I'm never there. You know, I wear wigs a lot. And of course, it doesn't take me long to do my real hair because I'm so used to doing it. I appreciate that. And it is nice to have wigs because I never really have a bad hair day. Okay, Wikipedia. I met Johnny Cash when I was 13 years old at the Grand Ole Opry. Yes, that is true. Johnny Cash introduced me on the Grand Ole Opry. We became good friends through the years, he and June as well. But I don't remember him encouraging me to follow my dreams or anything. I just remembered I was very encouraged by him that I got to meet him because I thought he was so handsome, so sexy. And that was the first time I really felt like a woman when I was around him. He kind of stirred all that stuff in me, and we've always laughed about that. I told June I've had a crush on him all my life. My husband, Carl Dean, and I did renew our vows when we had been married 50 years because we didn't get a chance to have that big old wedding that we wanted to. I wanted that beautiful gown and all that. Well, I had the money to do it this time, so we just kind of went all out, but we did do it at home, close quarters and all, but we did get to wear that beautiful gown, and he got to dress up in his beautiful suit. We made beautiful pictures, and he bought me another wedding ring. I still have my originals, wouldn't take nothing for those, but yeah, that's true. That was 4 years ago. More Twitter. Seriously, it's actually me. This one says, how does Dolly Parton play the guitar with those nails? Pretty dang good. Posted. Who inspired you to become a singer? Well, I was inspired just by living in a household where everybody was a singer, played musical instruments. My mom's people were all very musical, so all my brothers and sisters could play some musical instruments, sing, we all did. So I learned to sing, and I was impressed most by my aunts and uncles and my mom and all the people that were around me that did sing. And we grew up in the church, and that really inspired me as well, all that beautiful singing. My grandpa was a preacher and also a good singer. Also played piano and guitar. This one says, isn't it insane that Dolly Parton has her own theme park? Yes, it's insane, and it's wonderful. It was a dream of mine since I was early on in my career. I thought if I make it big, I'm going to go back home and open up a theme park. And now we have Dollywood, and we're so proud of that. And thanks to all of you out there that come to see us. And thank you for saying it's a wonderful thing. It is insane, but a good kind of crazy. This one asks if it's true that Katy Perry asked me to be on the stage with her at the Super Bowl, and that is true, and I would have done it because I love Katy Perry, but at the time my husband was not doing good. He was kind of puny, and I couldn't leave him, so I couldn't do it, but one of these days, maybe we'll do it again. I love her. Did she ever have her baby? Okay, Reddit. Why does Jolene by Dolly Parton sound so different from the rest of the album? Well, I don't know. I wrote most of the songs on it, but Jolene just was one of those funky little tunes, kind of in a minor key, and it just is different, I think, a lot of it because of that. It's just its own little personality. It's been recorded more times than any song that I've ever written. It was supposed to be different. I'm different. You're different. Posted. Thank you for the questions. I'm signing off the internet. See you next time.